Chris Bay, Dashing Chris Bay, one of my favorite TNA wrestlers of all time.
I appreciate that.
You know,
Yeah.
how do you feel, man?
Shit. I feel alive. That's the best answer, bro. I'm blessed, man. I woke up. That's always a great sign. Then we had a sold out pay per view tonight, in Chicago.
Most definitely.
Cicero Stadium. Is that how you say it? Cicero Stadium.
Cicero.
Cicero Stadium. There we go. Cicero Stadium.
Hell
Sold
yeah.
out crowd for Against All Odds. You know, we got the victory tonight. Ace Austin and myself against Josh Alexander and Eric Young, two former world champions. So, you know, I enjoyed myself. And then we just came out here. We just shot this beautiful. Where's my manners? Beautiful music video with Real Young G. We just laid this joint down. Kyle, it got real controversial in here. We shot this, and it's gonna
Hell
be lit,
yeah.
man. It's gonna be lit. It's been a great day.
Most definitely, most definitely. Okay. So, what inspired you to want to wrestle, bro? Be a pro wrestler?
I mean, there's just nothing else like it. I saw it when I was a kid, and
Yeah.
it was something I identified with, something that was my escape, and it was just what I wanted to do.
Yeah,
It's simple.
definitely. Do you have a favorite? Like, you got a Mount Rushmore?
Man, I mean, I know the Mount Rushmore, but for me, I'm just a big Eddie Guerrero guy. You know, like Eddie.
Yeah.
Eddie's my guy. I love Eddie Guerrero.
Most definitely.
Would have loved to see what he would have done if he would have had a couple more years. You know.
Yeah, most definitely. Okay. So now, one thing I want to ask you about, you know, do you think that fans get more access at the house show events or the TV events? You know, that's something I've always wanted to ask a pro wrestler. You know, and me personally, I think I get more at a house show, even though it's not a turned up live event, but it's better fan access there.
If we're talking about fan access, yeah, probably. But it depends on the type of experience you're looking for. You know, like because that can range from fan access as far as like meet and greets and funner um, entertainment, or that could go anywhere from like whether you want to see storylines develop, you know, or real insane stuff happen. So it depends on what you're kind of looking for. What's the access that you're um, after, you know?
Okay. Most definitely. Okay. So now I would ask you about this. You know, I know the weapons and shit like that hurt and things like that. I want to know, like, what was your most painful experience, you know, whether it be with TNA or an indie company?
Um, I've had a lot of injuries in my career. I separated
Okay.
my shoulder last year in
Shit.
Canada, live on pay per view with TNA. I had a tooth knocked out once before, elbowed in my mouth, and I just clean got
Okay.
knocked out. Dislocated my elbow before on a frog splash.
Right.
I've had a lot of crazy like injuries in my career. I think the shoulder is the most recent one that I can think of that separated my shoulder, because it was, you know, middle of a match, beginning of our tag team title run, our first tag team title run, and I was in the ring with, you know, two heavyweight wrestlers and TMDK. So like,
Okay.
I had to power through it, and there was one point shortly after I separated my shoulder where I had to lift Tito Escondido up, and Tito's like 260, 270, so like, I had to lift him up on my shoulders with one arm because my shoulder was separated, and do this move to him. So
Okay.
just having to power through injuries, man. I think that shoulder will probably be the worst one.
Okay. Most definitely. All right. Well, now, what advice do you have for any young wrestlers that want to, you know, jump in the game?
Find a good school. Find a good school so you can learn from the right people, and not
Okay.
just any backyard place that's gonna take your money and put you in a ring. You know, like you pay good money for a good school, a good trainer, good trainers, and good equipment. You know, you get a good professional ring, and not something that you can potentially get hurt in, or learn from people who can teach you things that are the wrong way, and it's gonna get you hurt. You know, so find a reputable school, and then also just be unique, be original, be you. You know, God put you on this earth, and there's only one you, so don't try to replicate the things that you see. Be unique, and that's what's gonna help you find who you are faster in the ring, and help you also relate to a crowd easier, because people can see authenticity. You know?
Okay. Definitely, definitely. Now you also teach, bro. Can you talk about your school?
Yeah, man. Future Stars of Wrestling in Las Vegas is where I started at.
Okay.
They've got Kenny King down there as one of the head trainers. Sen Bodie is one of the head trainers down there. We got a couple other guys like Cutthroat Cody, who's he's been around for a while in the Vegas scene. Remy Marcel. So there's some solid education being passed around there. They do seminars all the time where like big names come through, and then I also teach classes from time to time. It's a great place to learn, and you can learn from someone who's been everywhere. You know, Kenny King, former Ring of Honor, held multiple championships in Ring of Honor. He's held championships in TNA wrestling. The FSW championship of that company. He's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame this year. D'Lo Brown is there from time to time. He's a WWE legend. And,
Yeah.
TNA also, and then Disco Inferno. He was around when I first got there. He's a WCW guy. Sen Bodie, he was a WWE guy for a while, and I know he's done some stuff at the Performance Center, helping out with coaching in there. So you kind of got someone from everywhere to learn from, which can get you places faster because they're giving you the right knowledge.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's a cool spot, man. We got a lot of students down there who have a lot of potential. It's cool to be a part of the next crop of students that are coming up.
Okay. Now, last thing but not least, man, you do your music as well. You're also a rapper, So, just like John Cena and R-Truth, Rey Mysterio actually did some music too,
Yeah.
Shit, what you got coming out soon on the music end?
Starting July 1st, bro. Every Monday for the rest of the year, we're dropping a new single on all streaming platforms. It'll be up everywhere. So everywhere you got Spotify, Apple, Pandora, Deezer, TikTok. It's gonna be everywhere. YouTube, SoundCloud. It's gonna be everywhere. So starting July 1st, every Monday for the rest of the year, we got just track after track after track after track dropping. I got stuff with producers like my man No Name Tim and King Gas. That's my engineer right there. He also produces. You know what I'm saying? He's got some fire beats that we did. I got Ivan, which I've done some beats with him before, IBN, and my boy Artist West. He's got some crazy beats that we've been working on and some stuff. But and I'm open to working with more producers because I need a lot of music if I'm gonna drop every Monday for the rest of the year. But I got about half of it mapped out so far. So it's gonna be a lot of music dropping, a lot of promotion for all this stuff. Okay. So just stay tuned weekly as that comes out, and you're gonna be flooding the timelines with just music.
Most definitely, bro. Appreciate this interview.
Just a shout out to the Status Update exclusive. This is me telling you, you need to tap in with the Status Update exclusive. It's Chris Bay, the Ultimate Finesser, your girl's favorite wrestler. Signing off.
All right.